Hello, everyone. Thank you for clicking on this and for joining. Really appreciate your support so far. This is day 40, and in celebration of the day 40, we have discount of 20% of DoubleJump Academy's workshop. Use the code Jack20 to get 20% off on DoubleJump Academy's courses and workshops. We are currently documenting our participation in Houdini for games in Unreal Engine. The instructor is Gracie Cottrell, who I also had on the podcast, the Generalists. So go and check that out as well, episode 1. And yeah, we're currently doing this part of this course, the pipes. And yeah, we've done the destruction, we've done the bridge, we've done the infection, if you're curious about how that looked like. I have it all documented on my YouTube channel, but I more than recommend you to check it out on your own, because you for sure learn way more than I did, and you will have way more time because I'm under a schedule. So yeah, definitely go check their courses. If you are not into HDAs and procedural generation, then I definitely can recommend you the upcoming course if you are new to Houdini, Unlocking the Magic of Houdini, which is done by Jordan Allen. If you're not aware, I completely recommend his stuff. Go and check this course, which will launch very soon. Otherwise, the Ultimate Explosion. If you're into VFX and other VFX stuff, if you're into Unreal, this is a really good course for filmmaking where they go into video production. And yeah, if you're into cars like me, I'm also a car dude, so this is something I'm curious about and I would love to attend. This is the one we're attending right now. Anyway, check it on your own time. Enough of promotion for now. Let's get back to the curriculum, shall we? So yeah, 80% complete. Awesome progress so far. Yeah, module 2 done, week 2 done, week 3 done, week 4 done, 5 done as well, 6, that is the one we're in right now. We were in video 7, so basically chapter 7. I'm not sure if you could call it chapter. I think it's an episode. And yeah, we were middle of it or at the end of it right there. I don't want to spoil the content, so I'll put this thing down. And you will see me doing this thing where you will see the code and you will see like partially what we're doing, plus the ability to hear it, or also like barely, like it's muffled and yeah. So yeah, if you're curious about the course and you want to attend it, definitely go check the link in the description. Otherwise, join us on the Twitch stream and yeah, on YouTube, whatever platform you prefer. And yeah, today we will basically take what we've learned here and push through and try to learn even more. Now, yesterday, and the episode is uploading, by the way, yesterday we've learned so far that we have, and I'm just gonna check on the mic just shortly. Test 1. Yeah, the mic is working. Awesome. Yeah, well, yeah, yesterday I feel like we were stuck at one point with our, what is it called? The random ends, this labs random selection, and I asked in the Discord server, if you remember, I think I added that. Why is NordVPN opening? That is quite weird. What do you want? Hashtag not an ad, I guess. What does it say? Okay. Yeah, it's probably just got updated. But it could be an ad. NordVPN, hit me up. If you're watching this, NordVPN, hit me up, man. Yeah. So, random starts. This labs random selection. I've been told that I don't have my labs installed. So today we will look into that. So I will be doing some research into getting my labs installed. And thankfully they covered it also in the course how to get them. So I'm just checking because I updated Houdini and I'm checking right now if I have the labs. It doesn't seem like I do have the labs panel. Would you call it a panel? So yeah, what I will do now is go back in the course a little bit and all the way up to the very first prerequisite episode. So it's in the week 1
two of these.
Module 1, let's go and check how to install labs.
And we are going to need to pick completely empty. And we will come back and touch this in a bit. But for now, we have an HDA, and it should already be saved. But if we right click and do save node type down here at the bottom, it'll update the OTL file save location for it. And we can come back into Unreal, and let's import our HDA. So I have here on the side, we have a lot of HDA over Unreal, which is really, but you're wrong if you pick anything other than this one. Free spreadsheet. We'll have everything all set up. And so you'll see what happens, or why I like this. The manual method per se would be you would create a float parameter by clicking this little arrow with having this selected on the HD 20 parameter. Do rebuild more cubes.
I'm skipping through it a
So
little bit.
that we can quickly get these.
What is it called?
So as we bring this up, the
Wait a
density of the
second.
cubes lowers. And if we bring it down, we'll have more cubes.
Check.
All this other fun that we can quickly get.
What is it called? Side effects labs. So if I go into Windows, oh, kept it in the recording. Sorry. I'm sorry for keeping this in the recording. All right, so we're trying right now to get the side effects labs. So Windows and go to side effects labs right there. Version non-file path not start launcher. Let's see, maybe we need to reinstall the labs. Labs packages, install packages. Production build. This one, I think. 20.5. Oh, which one do we wait? Which Houdini? 25, 3, 2, 3, nah, 332. 5.332. Okay. Let's go to labs and packages, install. Let's get into the 20.5, right? Anything else? 20.5332. That's the one. Install. Yes. It just gave me the admin thing. Just clicked on yes there. Cool. So this is our new side effects labs. Okay, and if I do Windows and I get the side effects. Okay, probably have to reopen this. So what I will do is just launch a Houdini file, just like an empty one. Check on my side effects and side effects labs. Sorry, not just the side effects. All those side effects. If you're watching this, man, would love if you guys sponsor the stream. Let's work together, guys. Cool. So let's do side effects in here. Let's see if it already installed it. So it doesn't seem like it did. So we need to click on Windows Side Effects Labs. Nothing here. Then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna close Houdini entirely. And yeah, get this thing to work hopefully. Soon rather than later. Can I do this? Yeah, discard and quit for now. You guys couldn't see this, but it's fine. Not you didn't miss much. Let's just try to keep, you know, getting this properly. So, reopening Houdini right now, and let's see where we could take this further. So yesterday was day 39, and let me just make the thumbnail for that as we're working. Okay, so this is back. And we can do hopefully side FX labs. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Come on, Jack, just read. Is it already open? No. Okay, now read then. We're gonna have to read Python, external, bundle list, asset manager, gallery manager, persistent handle editor, code viewer, blah blah blah, global. Huh. Okay. Labs. Labs add-ons, reset viewport, update labs, and now it tells me version none, file path none. 20.5.332. Where do we have drive, console, wires, FEM, pyro, oceans, visual, rigid, vellum, grains, particles, collision, and there is no side FX. Simple FX, terrain, blah blah blah, characters, rigging, texture, deform, polygon. How can I install? Maybe do I need to? We have the same version. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna uninstall this one. So it's gone. And then try to. So what happens if I upgrade this one? It will ask me for 353 or the production one. Okay. Then install that one. I think it's not doing anything, but we'll install it again. Yeah. 20.5.332. Let's relaunch Houdini then. And we go here and command line Houdini core. All right, so I'm just gonna launch Houdini. Here, right? Launch right there. Gonna launch it again. We're just doing some troubleshooting. It's just part of the deal, and that's fine. We're gonna just accept it as it is. I remember making a screenshot. Does it get saved? Yeah, it got saved. Awesome. Cool. All right, now let's get to here and put it into the Photoshop file. Let's hide some stuff at the top, bottom. Okay, this looks pretty cool. Okay, now we're back here. Window. We have labs even. Reset. What does this do? It resets the viewport, but otherwise it doesn't do anything else. Ruler. You must be in geometry sub. Okay. Labs start GOZ. What does that do? Hopefully it won't break it. Export diagnostic, also nothing. Update labs, it says no version available. Well, that's worth looking into. I don't know, it worked for me, so let's share it with you guys. And I'm not an expert, but it worked for some reason. Now I'm able to put a a random path, it's called. Yes, or random selection. And here we have the group now for some reason, which is cool. But yeah, how did it work? Yeah, good question. So what we did is we followed the path of the installation on the launcher right here. So yeah, your program files, your usual side effects, and inside of the packages, you will find this JSON. Open it in either Notepad or Visual Basics, well, whatever. What is it called? Visual Basic? What is it called? Yeah, this infinity thingy. I don't work with it, but I found a tutorial online where I replaced. So it was like this before, it was this, and instead I deleted it and got in here and copied the path here, right? And just pasted this and saved it and replaced it, and it worked. Yeah, and now it works, which is awesome. All right, so what to do? What can we do? We should just copy all the stuff from here, one by one, and get them into the new one. And this should hopefully make everything work. So what I'll do, instead of playing with our nodes here, I'll delete all the connections. Yeah, that should make it work. And I will go inside of this panel all the way into the operation, find shortest path, all the way down here. And what I'll do is I just will compare this. So what I'll do is, here we go. We'll take this, make it the same color. And the way you do that is you take the color here, you make a blue, and you basically start comparing them. So I'll make sure I'm selecting this here. So I'll get only this. And in here, I'll select the other one. Okay, so and we'll start one by one, so to speak. Yeah. Here we have 4 and okay, numpad on. Okay, and we create a group. The group will be called the random starts. There we go. Then integer attribute from selected. Should we go that far? Ah, that's not a fly. That's a spider. A little small spider. Okay, cool. And color is not important in this certain example. And yeah, let's get a random selection again. Random selection. And do the color and the read, and we will take that as a reference. So we'll do copy parameter. So it's good to make a revision of what we did last time. Right click, copy parameter, and in here we'll go and say first let's compare the proper one. Okay, and we will go with the group and we'll call it random ends. That will be our grouping name. And yeah, we don't want to mess with these yet. Maybe we do, I don't know yet. And this will be our reference copy. We can give it a seed, and we'll go with, what was it? Right click, and it's not paste expression, but a paste relative reference. And now I could hook those together. Boom, like that. And these are bye-bye. And which one stays? Let's see. First, before we do anything, Shift Control S, and let's save it as 6.9 for week 6.9. And okay, group transfer, hook. Can we still choose a group? Awesome. We will we will choose for the random starts, we will only choose starting points. And this is exactly what it didn't work for me. And so here we'll use okay. Yeah, exactly. We will use ending point. Yes, yes. And this will go all the way down there. And this should theoretically, what I'll do is just give those colors just to visualize it. So this will be blue and this will be red. Here we go. Ready. Cool. And now let's view them from here. Why are we? Oh, wait. The scale we introduced, right? So we need to put that a bit down. It needs to chill a little bit. So, yo, let's chill, my friend. So here we go. The DGA, please go back to 1 as a normal scale here, and these will be way less stuff. Let's add the points. However, why are we not getting the stuff colored that are selected? This is still to be figured out, I guess. Yeah, the ratio is on 4. Oh wait, randoms. What? Wait, what? Okay, I must have forgotten something. So let's do one last comparison. Boom, boom in here, and this one. So yes, by count exactly 4. And which one am I changing? Yeah, this one. All right, and this one also by count, and it should get the reference. So paste relative references. Awesome, we got that part, and it should color them red. Okay, same deal. Count 4. I just don't know where. Here's one. How cool is that? Cool. Okay. It's taken from group starting point. this one is taking from group starting end, which should be somewhere in here. And I just can't see it. Anyway, these will go a bit to the right now. These are our old ones. There might be a thing or two that I forgot how to do, but let's see. We're gonna review anyway. We'll make a short review. Then it goes all the way into the merge, which will look like how? Uh-huh. Okay. We lost it, it seems. Group combine. Group. Alright, so what are the attributes the groups are doing here? Ending point has 1. Starting point has 1. Random starts has 1. And how was it before? Random starts has 1. Starting point has 1. That means the random selection is not working, right? Okay, let me check the tutorial. So what we'll do is rewatch episode 7. That's fine, I'll be right back. Yeah, basically the reason, it seems, and I copied all the paths, I think I've recorded that. The reason why you need everything but the starting point here is you don't want to overwrite the starting point attribute because this will mess around with things. And here the same thing. You don't want to mess with the actual ending point. Now, the only thing I'm missing here is to see the red. I should be seeing it right now. Correct? Okay, there's something missing. What happens with biratio? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll delete this. I'll delete this connection. Reconnect it again. Copy parameter. Where is it? It probably didn't select it, did I? Copy parameter and let's paste its references. Yeah, and now this is working. We have red points, we have blue points, which basically resemble the random starts is the starting point, and random ends resembles the random ends. And I shouldn't be worried, honestly. The only thing I don't like about this is how the starts are pretty much random between the curves, but I'm sure there's a way to control it going further. I bet we can do like a sphere. Okay, let's try to go outside of the box a little bit, like outside of the tutorial. Like we don't have really much to lose here, do we? So let's do a group here. And yeah, just a simple normal group. Let's take our base group. Wait, how to do this? All right, let's split things first. Okay, so we'll splitty in here. Do ending point. All right, and this should basically split us the ending point that is randomly selected, correct? And what I'll do from here now is create a new group, and I will make it a keep in bounding regions group. And wait, where's that box now? Bounding box is like at the origin of the origin. I wish I knew about a way to snap these things together. That's probably the easiest way. Let's add point number. Poof, it's right there. Okay. So first I will put this thing in between them, or in the middle of that point, right? And I would like that group now to read the information. Oh, that wouldn't work now, would it? Because every time I would have to place the box somewhere else. So that won't work. Unless I do Hmm. I wonder how I can do this. I wonder how I can do this. Uh, hmm. So I want this bounding box to happen on the point itself without going into the world origin. But oh, how to do that? Yeah, that one I'm missing. I don't know how to do this. But I mean, if anybody knows, I'll be more than more than open to new suggestions. One way is to add a sphere, I guess. Not. I also still needs the. It still needs the points themselves. So I guess how to get a bounding region from these. Like I want to limit it to what is around it only. Yeah. Don't really know. Don't have much of an idea how to do that. But it shouldn't be that hard. I just need something that follows that random point that we're creating. What is it? How are we doing that? We're doing an resampled curve, starting point, exactly, with a group range. Perfect. And we're taking the first point of the beginning and the first point of the end. And we're calling it a group. And then we're blasting everything that is not it. Now, how do I spawn, or how do I group by range from these spots that it would select only what's around a point? How do I do that? Random start. That's what I don't like about the random start, is it's literally taking a random point, not from the starting point. But how can I make it to be stuck around the starting point? So I limit it. I guess what I'm trying to do here, and if it's anybody watching this on YouTube or whatever later on, watching the recording, I'm trying to limit this area right here and this area right here to do the random selection in. And so this will be ends and this will be the starts. Anybody knows how to do this? Hit me up. Yeah, I would love to know how to do this, but for now I have to move on, honestly. So yeah, that's part of the that's part of it. It's just that sometimes you get stuck and you don't know what to do. So let's see how the results are after the merge. What is it doing here? From each start to each end, let's check it out with the colors. Okay, this looks cool. This is okay. But now the last merge will look super weird, right? It's okay. Yeah, these points are not ending anywhere. Or they are ending in nowhere and it's not looping within itself, which is what I thought it would do. But yeah, and here we have double geometry as well, the same problem. So I must be missing something. And it's maybe worth it to go through the tutorial one more time. So yeah, pause. So I found a way to make them not overlap anymore, and that is if I go to the find shortest path of the green ones, which are the ones that are random, and if I go to from any start to each end, I don't see any overlapping anymore. That is one solution. We could do that. I mean, how does this look like at the end? Um, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're still gonna have to work on that anyway. So, but it's okay looking, I would say. So let's see what else we can do. Yeah, let's learn some more. New, finally doing something new. So What we'll do here is switch curve method, but we will do it a bit differently. Instead of just the normal curve as an option, we will add also another merge that will take our input with our original input, and this should look something like this. And basically put those things together, and this way we will have a very weird merge basically, and we'll create very different results, let's say. And yeah, are you ready? Let's look at it. Yeah, this is super weird, but it's fun. It could be one method for the style. Sure, we can keep that as an option. However, um, what I'm not quite as happy with is how much space things are taking. And what I would like to do is try a different curve for now, because this one is definitely not good. So let's go space G back again and start spitting some, yeah, some curves here, you know, like the normal stuff. Oh, wow. What is happening here? Yeah, the radius is definitely way too big. Okay, that is something we have to work on. So we can do that indeed, because I don't want it to do things like that. See, that's a bit too much of generation. So let's press enter and look into it a little bit. So first is the radius that we need to work on. Okay, so let's get this inside, go back into the HDA level, and yeah, scale is here. For now, it's only scale. Let's see if the scale is affecting the radius somehow. Let's see, radius of the sweep. Where is my sweep, 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 sweep? Where's my sweep? It's right up here. That's the sweep. All right, right now it's on radius 4. What I would like it to do is to stay on 1.3. Something small and not too extreme. And I realized that a scale of 0.5 is a better scale to work with. And is that true? That is, yeah, that's much better. Is it too compact? Let's see what we could do here. I mean, yeah, as long as the curve is simple, everything is fine. 0.5 of the scale. Is this too much together? Yeah, it's too much. Okay. 6.5. Oh, yeah. I think that was the best result we got so far. Yeah, that's definitely best for now. And yeah, I like my pipes. My pipes are doing cool stuff, but they are disconnected, which is something I still will need to work on. Um, we can look into the file from Grayson just as backup, just to see what are we doing differently. So I'll pause. All right, so I don't have to beat myself up. It's basically the same setup here. The same idea, everything but, and now those things are finally working again, which is awesome. This is their file, by the way. I'm just comparing both files. And I just want to look at the merge, and I want to give those colors. So just like, I don't know, green here, and one with like blue or something, whatever works. Blue, fine. Then look at the merge and try to compare it and see if there are any. Yeah, here we go. That's the problem I thought only I had, but it's obviously the problem with their setup as well. There's some collapsing, or what is it called, intersecting geometry. So we're getting the same results. It just looks a bit different on the video, but just for a reassurance that, yeah, if you're watching this and you're thinking, Jack did it all incorrect, I did it. I did it incorrect, but it's working. So good, perfect. Let's get to work more on this. So we'll pause. Now the Switch still needs to make this logic work? And let's see, if I put this on in the middle here, would that make any sense, honestly, or no? Or maybe I could take everything down a little bit and just have it a bit more organized, right? Like more here to the right. And basically this merge down and these here. Yeah, like 3 levels of directions. One with this, one with this, one with that. Okay. So let's get a menu, a drop down basically. Let's just check on the mic. Hopefully it's still working. Wait, where's that sound coming from? Oh, that was a course. Okay, okay. Good. Mic is working. Awesome. Let's do merge. And what else do I need to do? I wanted to basically check on the merge. And yeah, okay, so we'll do the styles. Sometimes I just lose train of thoughts. It happens. We're all humans, I guess. So type properties here. And checky, we have parameters, and in the parameters we'll do a drop down menu, which should be okay. So first let's add some files. I want to organize this thing. So we have the scale. The scale should be general look, general look, and yeah, scale will be one of them, and this will be scale. Well, yeah, let's just keep it to scale to make sense of the thing we're trying to do. As for the drop down menu, where was it? Minimal algorithm label? No, not label. All right, I think I remember it being up there. Angle button strip, color data, file, float, geometry, icon, no, integer, label, logarithmics, operator list. Is that the one? Is that the list that I'm looking for? Let's keep looking. Operator path, ordered menu. That's the one, definitely. Okay, so let's put it here and go with uh, pipe style or path style. Path styles. So, what type of styles do we have? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, let's see. Then normal value will be 0, and we'll start assigning some stuff if I remember how to do it. So first, we have a token of 0. The label of that will be, come on, Jack. Style 0 will be simple path follow or simple curve. Yeah, simple curve. That's 0. All right. Choice number 1 will be, what did we call it? Path finding? Find shortest path, random, find. That is so technical. Um, we need to also allow controls on this app. So random, multiple. Let's say multiple paths. Uh, multiple random curves. Yeah. Okay. Uh, maybe. Let's just keep it as maybe here. Second one will be all. So all the above, basically. Yeah. Or both. Basically both. Both. That should be, yeah, that should be the one. All right, and we will have like menu elements that will spawn. So this will be path styles or curve styles. Curve, fine. Let's just keep it on styles. Styles, yes. All right, accept. We have styles, we have simple curve, multiple random curves, or both. Okay, so what we'll do is arrange those with the merge being last for both. With the out, this will be here as the second option. Yes, and the normal resample will be our first option. So how to put that here? We go here and we say relative, if I'm not mistaken. Boom, random curves, and both. In the random curves, I would like Okay, so how does both look like now? Yeah, we have one extra line. Perfect. Cool. Um, how does multiple random curves look like? Okay, so what do we need for this multiple random curve? I think that's the better question. We need some controls. The first control we need is, I'm just gonna note it down, is the ability to change the randomization and the number of the randomization. So we need one for seed, and we need one for the ability to have multiple, or the amount, basically amount of path of pipes, or of, let's just call it amount for now. We could change it later once we have a better idea. Oh wow, that was a notification. I thought it was a stream notification, but I was wrong. It was just Counter-Strike installed. Cool. Let me share my account with Sprawa, because yeah, we need to be friends, I guess, to be able to play. Let's see, how do you do that, dude? View my profile, I guess. And wow, I'm such a noob about like such a noob about online gaming, honestly. That should be the profile. Be the okay, I will be right back. Sorry for including this in the recording first. So yeah, we said one for seed, one for amount, one for, what is the other thing we need to put this on as well? So one for amount, one for seed, and one for, definitely, let's see, the steps it's skipping, basically. But what would you call those? Um, type? Should we make it a drop down menu or something? But how would that even look like? That would be different. But okay, so these, what I'm talking about is are those options here. So if you go all the way down to the, what is it called, group range, is that the one? Yeah, the group range, basically, because here we said, and it changes, you could select one every, or two every 3, or every 2 points. We could change that to create different styles, as you can see. So how should I hook that up? There must be a way to do it, or to name it. For now, I can just call it range. Yeah, that could be the one. Range filter. Fine. And let's just hook it up like this. Let's go to the type properties. Let's put the mic a bit down. And test, because every time I move it, it's a risk that it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. Range. Where is my range? Let's see. So if I go to type properties in here, and I do what is it called? I think Alt and click for range select. Oh no. I think drag and drop would work. But can I drag and drop the whole thing? No, I can't. Makes sense. Let's see. I'm gonna put it here and off here. So select a point. We're gonna call select a point. And here we'll do the same deal. And here will be every, select a point every. This will be too much. Yeah, off is fine. Of every, just do it like this. Good. Yeah, this should work. And I only want those to appear when we have, so disable when, how was this again? When styles equals or something like that. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. So we'll disable those when styles equals 0 exactly, but otherwise we'll have them on all the time. Yes. Okay. And put them down and hide when as well. The same deal here. Does this work? Let's see. One way to find out. Just put it a bit bigger. Simple curve. They should be gone though. Select a point. Yeah. Let's just do it on the other one. Boom. And on the other one as well. Here we go. Apply. Accept. Styles. Here we go. Good. Now I would like the thing to be in a folder. So let's add a folder here. Where is my folder file? Well, it's called folder, right? And it has a folder, yeah. Here we go. And let's put this folder here and call it styles controls. Controls. Yeah, basically keep it as a tab. Hey, Sprout, how's it going? Nice to have you here again. So let's keep this to normal. Import radius tabs, borderless, simple, yes, that's the one. Okay, and now this will all look a bit better. As in folder, let's go with general look here. Apply and accept. General look. The folder name here needs to change right there, and we'll call it styles controls. Keep it as a tab maybe. Or what else is there? Simple, borderless, tabs, radio button, import block. Collapse is cool for sure. And I want my scale to be out of it. So yeah, like this. Let's see. Apply. Good. Making progress, honestly. Okay, where's the collapse now? Where did it look? Where did it go? Okay, that's weird. Let's see. It's probably because nothing is in it, right? Yeah. Here we go. Now is something in it. Apply and accept. Exactly. Styles controls. Yeah, this is pretty neat. And the scale can scale with it too. Awesome stuff. And we can change from both. Yeah. Multiple only or simple curve, which will be just a simple. Oh my god. The dopamine is real. Oh my god. So cool. Dopamine is real, guys. Cool. Let's save that. Let's save it incrementally as well. So 6.9.1. And yeah, that is my profile. It's our merged profile between me and my wife. Yeah, that is the profile, my friend. Okay. So let's keep going and see where we can go from here. One way I have is Romania. That's a secret. No, she's Austrian, but you know, keep identity a secret basically. Not anymore. Okay, friend request. Cool. Yes, accept. Good. Yeah. Level 10. FML. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait to play, man. It's been a long time, but we'll have fun. It's about fun. That's what it's about. Cool. Let's keep learning. Oh man, this is exciting. Cool. Make a warm up in that case. Warm up, physical warm up, or Counter-Strike warm up. Counter-Strike warm up. That's pretty much the warm up I think you're looking for. Do it. And I will Counter-Strike warm up. I know. Just like you I think I remember I used to do that too. It helps. I think really helps. But yeah, then I got lazy. Then I was like, come on, let's just play, and then I will feel miserable afterwards. Okay, well, we're back here. Sorry about talking too much about Counter-Strike. Okay, so we will put the radius now as a parameter. So type properties, put this thing on another monitor for now, and go all the way to another one. Another one. Where's copy to points? I don't think so. Radius. Where are my radius? Sweep, sweep, sweep. Here's the sweep. Let's take the sweep radius and take our type properties right there. We need the radius to be inside of the scale, like inside of the general look, basically. And wait, this will be one of these controls, actually. Yeah, so let's put it here. Dude, can you go here? Thank you. And this will be search radius. And okay, radius. I would like my naming convention to stay like this, even though other people prefer other naming conventions. But for the dyslexic people, I think it's just the best one. Okay, float. I wonder if there are dyslexic coders that are successful. I really, really, really wonder about that. Okay, float. Yeah, it is correct. We have a float value default. I would like the default to be 1.3. Yeah, okay, I like that. Let's make the value go up to 10. Fine, why not? And float. I also wanted. Okay, so let's get the stuff from here, the disabling and everything else. Here, good. And what I wanted is the ability to randomize the or to pick different points as well. So random, where is it? Where's my red and blue? Where's my red? The blue pill and the red pill. Awesome. And here we can do, what is this doing? Integer attribute from selected. Interesting. All right, have fun. So what can we do here, basically? Oh man, I'm getting real tired here. Maybe a Counter-Strike is needed to keep going. This will make the whole game way worse. Let's see. What can we do? Yeah, I wanted those numbers, the count, basically to be part of the controls here. And it will be called counts of paths or counts of random curves, basically. Counts, okay, big C, counts of random curves. Yeah, there we go. This should procedurally generate this thing. And let's put it a bit smaller, Okay, that's fine. And yeah, one more thing though is here. And let's do this. Boom, boom. What I would like is for those to be inside of at least a tab. Okay, that's the wrong thing. Folder. I would like those to be in one. And so select a point. What is this? Group by range, right? Select range controls, basically, is what I want to do here. Range controls. And same here. And, ooh. Why did it not change? Okay, no. What? Did it change? Why should I? Okay, doesn't matter. But it works now. Here, and let's do, instead of a tab, let's do a collapsible. Yeah, that's the one. Apply, accept, and now we should have range controls as well. Once we have, okay, why are those not going away though? So, yeah, maybe we still have to introduce that. Oh no. Type properties, boom. You guys need to get the heck out of here, honestly. All right, hide when. So I want you to hide. I want you to be disabled. I just don't want to see you anymore. Okay? There we go. Simple curve. Multiple random curves. And now we can play with the search radius. The counts of random. Yeah, we can do a 7 on here. Ooh. Something happened. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. We're back into it, guys. And type properties. Let's do, instead of counts of random curves, blah, 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 blah. You know, let's just do random curves. Here we go. and this should basically be sufficient to explain what it does. So far, we have a lot of controls, and I'm really proud of the controls we were able to create so far. We have 3 styles, and when you choose, it will, disable the actual thing. I will also like to disable the range folder when this is happening, so let's do that here and hide it as well, accept. And so if I choose simple curve, it's gone, everything is gone. And multiple curves, we have more controls. Both, we have more controls. Awesome. Yeah, I like things to disappear because it becomes less overwhelming, right? I like that. And the disable is important because I think for the cooking, it might take less time to actually cook in Unreal. Okay. I'm sure there will be ways to connect the endpoints here. So let's try one. Let's try to get this working on our own. Let's try to find a solution, so to speak. So what I'll do is take these and stick them, copy them, and paste them here. And now take the merge, the very last merge here, hook it up into one of them, and let's see if it does the same effect. So this should take the starting points. And which one is it selecting right now? Invert selection. Okay. I see a duplication here. So which points is it taking now? How can I see this in an easier way? Okay, so invert does what? Everything but which points? What we can do is a loop, right? For each... Okay, how to do this? For each connected pieces? Would that actually work, you think? Oh, how to delete this? I don't want this. I don't want to see it. For each connected pieces or connected piece. And let's see if that will solve it. Connectivity should be on a point level. Let's see if the class is split properly. I don't know if it's doing it. I don't think it is, honestly. Let's see here. This is the current loop. Let's do invert. And now it's taking the first. And in here, it's taking the last. Okay. I'll take that. Starting point, final. Let's do just one more attribute here. And here, final. And then you blast everything that is not. But this will happen after. And final by each one of them. Final. And one here as well. Final. And what is the result of this? So if I get a null here and I put it right there, it should do what exactly? Nothing, right? Because it will error out. So let's take the blast, put it... Yeah, delete that connection, basically. Put it here and connect it. And now, what is missing in here? Class. Class is not being read because of invalid attribute specification class. Yeah, I thought it won't really do it. So for each point, for each primitive, let's try primitive just for the lulz. Let's do it here. Stake these, put them in here. Oh, come on, dude. Just put it here. Okay, cool. And this should... But how's it going, man? Like, I didn't ask you. How's it going? How's life? So, yeah, sorry. Excuse me if I'm too focused. And let's do a blast. So what's the deal? Why isn't it work? Okay, it is working. All right, blast. The blast is having an issue. Okay, so what is the issue exactly? Ending point final. Starting point final is not a valid group, it says. So what are we doing here if that's not a valid group, dude? Let's see. Group. Okay. Yeah, cool. And so the moment it goes out of here, ending point is the only one that this is going through. Wow, there must be something I'm missing here. Do we need a metadata on this thing? What am I missing? Exact piece or point? It's not a primitive though, so alright. I'll give it that for each point, for each connect piece, for each named primitive, for each number of iteration, I guess, right? I'm just trying different things right now. It will probably fail, so not a big deal, really. So let's put this here, blast this thing in here. Oh my god. Oh, it's laggy. Oh, it's laggy. So what are we left off here with? Points? Any points here, guys? Okay. So, okay, so which point are you taking? Only 1 point out of all. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know how to make this work. Fetch metadata, extract piece or points. What does this do? Merge each point, feedback each iteration. By piece or point. Yeah, this is the only thing that changes them, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I think it is a piece that we have to look into the connectivity here. For each connected pieces, which one worked best from here? This did input 9. This did pieces 8. So this also recognized 8 pieces, right? Feedback each iteration, would that make it work? Mm-mm. And that's due to the class being unknown. Ending point final 1, because it's not separating them anymore. And the class is not created from the connectivity because it's a point. And if I change it to primitive, then it will still complain. Oh, or is it not? Ending point final 1. That's also not good. Let me see first here. So this is one loop, right? This is one of the loops. So if I do single pass and now you go from 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, that is wrong though. Right? That's horribly wrong. Yeah, it's not grouping them the way I would like it to. Okay, that's one way to see what's happening. Single pass. Let's see what this is doing. Also completely wrong. Yeah, okay, this is a bit more than what I know. I'm trying to go and solve it on my own, but at the same time, this is not gonna work. Nothing. This is not giving us anything. Yeah, okay, whatever, man. If anybody knows how to do this, drop me in the comments. Just tag me. All right. Yeah, fine. I wanted to basically do the following: take each point from each piece or from each curve. Yeah, I'm trying to sum it up right now. And so basically, from each piece from here, I'm trying to identify the end points of them and the starting points, and so they reconnect into each other. But it's a bit more complex than identifying that, I think. You first need to separate them, but how are you going to create the logic? I think you need Vex code for this, because it's a bit more complex than that. Fine. Yeah, we ain't gonna figure it out today, that's for sure. I tried it, but it's fine. It's a fine lesson in for each loops. So what I'll do is go back to the tutorial, and then we are pretty good to go to the next episode. So what we'll do at the end of this curve is, as even after here, we'll do a p scale basically. So attribute create, and we just put that thing in here right after the switch. And this will be p scale, so we'll just name it as that. The value will be copied from the HDA itself. So scale, copy parameter, I think. Or this is how you do it. And then paste. No, wait. I think you drag and drop it like this. Then let's do relative. Yeah. Okay. And this will determine the p scale, which will scale them as well. So let's see. Let's do different values. Let's do 1. Oh, 1. Oh wait, my num look is not working. Num 1. All right, and this is scaling the each element as well with it. So each object is being scaled. That's something we didn't have working before, and the p scale helped us now achieve that. So if I do a 10, it will be a bigger piece, yeah, and much smaller, which is like unrealistic for now. And like if I do an F5 here, it will, yeah, it will act accordingly. And if I do a 0.2, it will be super small. Yeah, here we go. And very sophisticated. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Yeah, we just need to fix these issues, of course. And I wonder if we could fix it with disabling the randomization here. Just check if this would fix it. I mean, how did it look before? Okay, it didn't change much, right? There's still a lot of weird stuff happening. Like here, for example. Let's try to bypass it again. Yeah, not much is happening, which is to be expected. It's good. But that means there's a deeper problem with because it's selecting these, although we have nothing to do with them. Yeah, and I never told it to select those. So there's a deeper problem in here, maybe straight short. What is it? It's going through the convexity. Yeah, you see there's doubling of geometry and everything else. Um yeah. What is this red thing? Ah, wait. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna do something that is not related to it, so yeah. I'm just gonna. They've given us a fix for these issues here. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, honestly, because I think the problem is a bit bigger than that, and I will probably have to go and look into the logic again in creating the pipes. Maybe we went a bit too fast over it. So let's check here, and basically the solution is to go right after the merge and put everything into primitive for each primitive. So for each primitive right there, and just put that thing in here, and it goes all the way. What is that? Okay, weird. Let me just. Okay, and it goes all the way to the bottom of it, basically here, right there. Okay, and oops, let's just take this out and color this a bit differently. Let's give it like a lighter color, maybe a different color even. Let's see, come on, dude. All right, and let's go and see the results. Huh. Did it fix something? Let's see. We can do bypassing and have two windows here. bypass that one too. So this is how it looks before, and I would like this to go back to this ideal scale of 0.65 that we had before. And let's look at it a little bit from far. And this one, no, don't bypass it anymore. Okay, and let's look at it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I will make a screenshot. Yeah, I just hate that we have these results. Scale 1. Yeah, the something is wrong with these. Yeah, they're not connecting to each other. Oh, okay, let's get to it. Let's try to fix it. And the way to do so is go into the files themselves. And yeah, just keep it on the HDA level and try to get the transform and scale correctly. And let's go into these levels here. So if I make this bigger, are they doing proper connection? I'm not sure. Let's do the next one. Let's see, transform scale, peak. Let's do the transform scale here as well. Back in here. Okay, which ones are those? These are these pieces. Okay, let's turn it back to what it was. This doesn't seem to be an issue at all. It's the other pieces that are. And which are those pieces? Let's see. I think we've kind of fixed this now. We need to fix this one. Okay, so let's get to it. Which one was it? Straight short 2, straight long, and bend to this one. Okay, let's do transform. Let's go back to the DGA itself and fix this. Let's make it much bigger. Okay. Let's fix those translations maybe. So 0, 0, 0. Yeah, this will put it way up there. Okay. Then let's try to get it closer to it a bit. Yeah, but that's getting out of control here. That's way too big too. So how can I get to do this? Let's scale the other one up again. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like this will change now with every one of them. Let's see, peak. This peak, maybe just scale this one here up. Okay. All right, let's see if this would fix anything. This looks better already, so let's do different scaling. See if it's gonna break. This broke. Okay, let's try to fix that part and see if it's gonna save the settings. 0, 1. This won't change. Wow. Well, that's shit. Okay, wait. Mm-mm. It's gonna remain broken. Huh. Well, why is that? Why does it have to be like this? Okay, wait, let's take the simple style and just try to focus on that style. Okay, let's draw another curve then. Clear. Alright, let's go back to the grid. And do a crazy one like this. This, and this. Oh, this like this. And just keep doing crazy stuff. Alright. Fine. Okay. And keep going. Just keep making it curves. Okay, and enter. Let's see now if we yeah, to look at those basically and see how we could fix this bullshit. It's the first bend, so transform orientation. What did this fix? The degree or the angle. So what's happening here? Let's go to 1 here. Let's go to 0, 0, 0. So what's the deal? This is way too offset, I can see. So what to do? We need to get the proper scale. Okay, so let's do a minus 0.2 then. This gets it exactly on the spot. Let's do 0.2 here. Exactly on the spot. So we could do a 0.95 to make it a bit smaller. Otherwise, that is a perfect scale here. This one also is perfectly inside, a bit too big. Maybe we can make these bigger. So let's work on that. Let's just keep the controls here. So we have out, straight, short, scale, and here we go again. So what happens if I make this bigger? It goes in such a dramatic way. Let's make it into a 1. And now we could do 0.7 and 7. All right, and this will make it bigger a bit. Is it all the way in? Do we need it to be a bit bigger then? So 7.5 maybe on each. 7.5, 7.5. Okay. But the scale is the same. All right, so let's go to the next one. What is it called? Transform scale, attribute, and peak. Not this one. Or is it this one? What is this the one doing? Oh, what's that? Interesting. What's happening here, dude? So, what is this? Okay, okay, okay. Attribute create. Okay, peak. Okay, then this one. Alright, this one does not have a transform scale, only at the beginning. Okay, let's view our HDA then. And with this transform scale, we're gonna have a, hey Jack, how have you been? Great. Nice to see you here, Alex, again. And sorry that we're not covering so much VFX. How are you? How is working on your portfolio been and looking for jobs been? It's been some while since we had you here, but nice to have you here. No, nonetheless. So that's great. 5 and 5. Let's see. That's way too big. All right. So yeah, we don't want that. So let's go back to 4, 4. And maybe we can get the peak here to do some magic for us. Peak goes only upwards, right? But I would like it to be much thicker, so we gonna go thicker here. This looks good. And now with the scale in the here and back to the HDA, we'll do 3.5. 3.5. Is my Mac still working? Let me pause. Back to the recording. And 3.2, 3.2. And this is now snapping on it. Perfect. Snap. It's a bit too... I mean, does the peak create those weird artifacts? Seems to be like the case, right? The peak is doing this. Let's just make sure. Let's do 0.05, and yes, my friend, it does. Is there a node we could actually connect these pieces through and like just connect all those geometries? But for now, I'm just going for the general look anyway. So let's fix that one now. The bend 2 basically. And let's see if we could fix it. Yeah, please, Sprout. That would be nice. Thank you. You're a mod now. Actually, he's not. I don't think he's watching. But yeah, I will be like, all right, do that. Hey, so you say I've been great. I've been doing great. Next week, I'll find out if I get into the master's program. Oh, that's big news, man. I remember you talking about that. That's big news. That's really good. I unmuted for a moment, so I heard. Good, good. Fingers crossed. Yeah, man. Fingers crossed, Alex. We all support you. We all support you, my friend. I hope you get in, man. I really do. I really do. So let's see. Let's get this bend to work, hopefully. Bend 2, we have a peak, we have a scale. Let's check on the scale here. So what I would eventually like to do is to keep those on 1 and play with the scales here instead. So we'll do like 7.5 maybe. And obviously we need one for the Z. Okay, and now obviously we need to fix those as well. So 3.5. Okay, that will be too much. 1.5. And in here minus 1.5. And they're still way too huge, aren't they? Let's try to skip the peak. Okay, and how does that look with the everything else being considered? Hey, feature creatures. Nice to see you here again. Awesome. I have like feature creatures, Alex, Brawa, El Ghetto. You all are at Ghetto. Cool. You come every stream. That's so awesome to have you here, guys. Building slowly. We're building like a little thing. That's cool. It's cute. That would be too much. Let's do 13 and 13 here. And let's see. Imagine if we all just one day open a studio. What would it be called? Oh, please don't say the generalists. 6 6. Yeah. One day. Call it Studio 6666. I'm literally scratching my head on a name for the last month. For a studio? I can give you some. Or for what? What for a studio? Okay, so I have some ideas. 9 Live Studios. Is that a good one? Would you like studio to be in it? 9 Live Studio. I think no one has that. Probably there's a person that has that. Another one is now you have to tell me a little bit about yourself. You have to give me something that has meaning, like an object or something. A shirt you like or a color you like or whatever, and then something can spark. These are fun. Yeah, 9 Live Studios, like you never die. You have 9 lives. See, you can play with things like cults or whatever. Could be fun. Yeah, so help me out here. Give me a second to type. What do you mean? Give me a second to type. Give me a second to type. Okay. I get it. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna speak in slow motion from now on. Go ahead, take your time. Okay, now we have the problem that this is way too big, dude. So let's try to take the peak out of it. So peak by, and it's big. So let's make it a bit smaller. Let's keep the scale to 1. Like let's try to follow that 9 Tails Studio. Wait, you're taking from Naruto, Alex. That's not cool. Oh man, there was a time. Okay, I'm gonna put this out of my recording. Creatures. Okay, so something new we learned. I didn't document it. If you press the insert key, not the enter, but like it's one of those 6 keys. Wait, I'm gonna show you here. Where is it? Okay, one of those keys. Whatever your keyboard is, I had a German keyboard, so that's why I couldn't find it. So einfügen if you're German speaker. Somewhere here. Anyway, top left one. Exactly. You get to be inside of the pivot mode. Pivot mode. So pivot mode is cool because you could change the pivot. You know what I mean? And that is cool. That is awesome. So I'm changing the pivot now, something more fitting, and this should fix some problems, I hope. All right. So one way to see if it is fixing problems, we're gonna put this thing into space 1 for perspective. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I should probably change the pivot here too. Let's see. Yeah, kind of fixing the problem. Kinda. It's kind of fixing it. Let's see. Let's put those to 0 because 0, 0, 0. Okay. Interesting. Move centroid to origin. Boom. Oh, interesting. Move pivot to centroid. Interesting. Yeah. Why? Wait. 1, 1, 1. I guess. Kill. Okay. That's fun. So the pivot changing did something. It did something. You gotta give it credit, dude. It did something. So one way to see what it did is to go back here and look at it again. So insert key, insert, and top view. So what I can do is something like this. Maybe this would fix it. Correct? Because the more in we put it, the more it got effed. Sorry, I'm gonna check the comments in a second. Yeah, something like this maybe gonna fix it. So, what else here? Your pivot needs to be aligned with your pipe openings. Let's see. I think this makes sense for me now. Let's see. Not the center. No, I'll get to. It's like, no, stop it, Jack. I like to move the pivot to the center of my object, which is dropping like the pivot transform menu down on your transform node. And in the XYZ blocks, add. Oh, we have cheat codes. Cool. I'm gonna check it out. Respectively, it puts the transform in center of your group selection, or if nothing is there, the whole object. Okay, all right. Let's try your cheat codes, and we'll be. I'm just gonna try this thing. So let's see if it works. Yes, but since it's opening, need to be right on the 0. The center of the object won't work. I won't be a rigger, I guess. That's one thing. Interesting. Although I put it inside. Okay, so let's try the trick from feature creature, and I think they will cry now because I will probably butch the whole thing. So $sign GCX. That's for the X, right? Lower. Okay. Wait. I got you. I think. Control Z. Yep. I got you. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. So basically, wait, what? I can change it right from here too, right? Is this won't change anything? Okay, so let's check it out. So exactly what you told me. Boom in the X, boom in the Y, and boom in the Z. cheat codes. Let's go. Okay, so what is this doing now? Pivot transform. Not the... Okay, wait. Pivot rotate. Now if you hit enter on the viewport... Accept. Yeah, okay. It accepted. It accepted it. Ads. Ads. And we'll be back. A little bit of ads. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Or sub. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay. Ads are done. Oh, we're back. So, Fito, thank you for the subscription. It's absolutely not necessary to subscribe, by the way. Like, totally okay. No one will miss out on anything. Subscription is more or less, you know. Oh, wow, we have a scammer. How cool is that? Okay, let me just ban that scammer. Bye bye, scam. And let's get that thing. Yeah, okay. I hope I banned that scammer now and it's worked. Ban. Okay, Elgato, you know what? You're a mod from now on, dude. You're a mod. You have privilege. Hello, I'm here for the Unreal Knowledge, and Houdini looks cool also. Cool. Yeah, well, nice to have you here. If you're unfamiliar with the stream, we do Let's Learn content, which is similar to Let's Play content, where instead of see me struggle through Dark Souls, you see me struggle through Houdini. Is that a good pitch? Is that a good pitch? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Let me check on the mic actually if it's still working. Test 1 test. Yeah, it's still working. Awesome. Good. Let's keep it going then. And yeah, nice to have you here. We will soon switch to Unreal, by the way. We've been working on Unreal a lot. But yeah, Future Creatures, thanks for the subscription, my friend. Appreciate ya. Okay, Ogete, you are a mod now. Please, if you have time, to ban those scammers whenever you have time. Okay, let's keep going. So yeah, we were doing this thing, right? So what happened? How can we continue to fix this? So you suggested this pivot translate, eh? And this pivot translate is didn't change anything, did it now? It accepted it. However, in the scaling, yeah, it should be in the middle now. Okay. And so if I do what do you think is the the more proper way to do the scaling now? I can't see it, lol. Yeah, because we are in a different HDA right now. So here we go. So if I want to show it to you, let's go to space G. And if I hit enter now, the pivot is right in the dead center middle. I tried Houdini 2 years ago, but coming from Cinema 4D, it was so confusing UI, I give up. Honestly, the UI is hard to understand, so I totally understand you, but you can make it easy for yourself. I actually suggest that you go and watch our day one. So I started learning Houdini 40 days ago, and day one is the day where I started going through the UI. And actually, it was quite fast to get used to, honestly. It's a different program though. Like I think any cinema enemy exactly, any Cinema 4D users here in the chat that could help with explaining the UI, because I think it's a whole different program. Like if I'm not mistaken, like a huge difference between the both. One is like for motion design and 3D modeling, isn't it? Cinema 4D. Can you correct me if I'm wrong? Okay, so this is handy. Now it's in the middle, but how can I translate this? All right, so what do I do if this happens? Ah, it changes the value. Okay, okay. Just trying to understand different methods to do this. This is not gonna help. Okay, then we'll do the usual stuff of trying to put it in the middle. Manually, basically. But let's start with the scale first. We'll probably need something like 0.7. But I'm not so much of a fan. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. So, uniform scale will stay 1. Don't want to play with it. So, and we can play here a little bit. So, 7, 8 on this. 7, 8 on this. 7, 8 on this. And I'm telling you, the middle is not the answer since it will not align, you say. Yeah, but what is the answer? I'm open for yes. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you were trying to do. Just wanted to show that a bit of. You're a show off, aren't you? Uh, now I'm questioning if the pivot does anything anyway, honestly. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Control Z and follow Elgato right now. Yep, don't worry about it. See you around, don't worry. Okay, so let's try to zero these down and follow Elgato for now. Pivot value XYZ, center bottom, opening 0, center left opening. Okay, but how do I change that though? I would change the transform, not the pivot. Ooh, okay. All right, let's do that. That's what I did before, but it just didn't want to snap, man, you know. So let's try to change the translation then themselves. So here, let's go with this. The other one will be a minus. So let's do that. Boom. It should snap. Not in place though, but okay, 7, 8 on 7, 5 maybe. 7, 5. And another 7, 5 on the scale. Okay, and now we need to put this puppy where it belongs. So, I mean, that's a bit too less. Let's go with 8, 5 instead. To be honest, I never changed the pivot of anything. Yeah. Nah, I think it would be helpful in certain, um, you know, certain scenarios, I guess. It's the word I'm looking for. The thing that sucks here, and I think I know what's happening. These objects had went a bit too much into the X translation. That could be the issue here. Right? Okay. Right? Are you trying to procedurally make the pipes go or something? Wondering why you can't just drag the object in place. We're trying to do that, yeah, but so let me show you a little bit of what we were working on so far. And thanks for asking. Appreciate that always. Okay, so we have this curve, right? And this curve should generate our curves here. Boom, right? Here we go. It generates it automatically. And we're trying now. I've been fixing the pipes basically, like a plumber. And now I want to fix this issue here. So first of all, I see that it needs to be smaller in size because every time it's spawned, it's doing some weird stuff. So yeah, let's see about that. We're still trying to fix it, but I can see that it's caused by. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Cool, makes sense now. Ah, and that's a nice emote there. How did you get that one? Looks cool. Isn't that Meat Boy? One of the early indie games ever to exist. Okay, so let's see. This thing. All right, I want to change the first short. Transform here and back to the HDA for visibility. And now I think this should be back to 1, not 4, 1. And this, you see, it was going a bit too much. Like 4 will bring madness, basically. And it was on 1, 1, 5. And I think that was messing around with our alignment a little bit. Stuck. Oh, it's from Twitch. Man, you people must know a lot about Twitch. All what I do with Twitch is to use it to stream and to watch Kid Boga. That's all. But you guys know a lot. Always. I'm always surprised by the amount of knowledge people know about Twitch. Like, how long have you been on Twitch? It's its own culture, isn't it? I love it though. Like, I really appreciate it. So anyway, back to topic. Scale. Boom here. So if I take that curve now and I place it manually. So down there, please, and down and a bit to the... Actually, the more we put it down, the more we have options to put it in place. So what I could be doing right after that is add a peak and give that puppy a bit more scale, like 8.8 on there and 8.8 on here, and then 8.8 on the last one. Okay, we can still see through it. This we could fix though, like it's not a big deal. But however, is this now doing its job on all the pipes or only on this one? Seems to be working on almost all the pipes. Just with a minor, like super minor exception. It's not perfect, but I think that is something we could change still within the short pipe 2. Let's go to short pipe 2. And play with the scale a little bit. So short pipe 2 and back to the HDA for visibility. And let's give this thing a bit more thickness, like, I don't know, 3.3 in thickness, and maybe something a bit more, 3.5, and now we have thicker lines. Okay, and maybe we... So what is that 1.2 here is doing? So what if this was 3 now? It will go all the way, right? Will go a bit too big. All right, so if this was 1, will we miss any parts? Yeah, some parts won't connect anymore. So 0.3 should connect it properly, so to speak. But I would still go with 0.2 here. Okay, this should work. We have good pipes. However, the moment I choose a different a different style for the HDA, it will break now. So, wish me luck. Let's go. We're gonna do it. So, curve. Let's double escape on that thing. Should we? Double escape? You think is that? Yeah, not clear. Reset operation. That should be the easy way out. I'm just going for a simple curve, nothing too complex. Like just a simple one like this, and now I'll apply the styles. First style will come. It will be the very simple multiple random curves. And yeah, here we start seeing some madness. However, oh yeah, they're connecting. Awesome. All right. You know what to do when things work? Save incrementally, my friends. 6.9.2. All right. Looks like an IP address. So this is broken. That's the thing where I don't get why this is happening. Yeah. Or this here. But I think if you... Yeah, like this one here too. Why is this happening? We'll see if we are going to fix that later on. Let's go backwards here. I should probably go into the logic again, just to be sure, to be on the safe side. And see why this is happening. I mean, do we need a bigger scale on this thing? Oh, interesting. It's not connecting, man. Okay, anyway. Probably gonna have to go through that logic again. His works, though, in the course. I realized one of the mistakes is that orient along curve is not as simple as orient along curve and gets the job done. You need to put it to next edge. So I'm gonna review the orient along curves that we've done in here. We probably added one or two, right? Let's check it out. Control F. Orient along curve. Here we have one. Yeah, that one needs to buy CNL. Okay, so what do we have in here now? Okay, going to do my own work. Catch you tomorrow if you're on. Yeah. Am I on tomorrow? There's a podcast tomorrow. With Noah. He's a procedural. He's a rigging artist. Pretty good. Rigging artist, works with Sony. I think you might know him because you guys work in the same industry almost, right? Okay. Gonna take this out from. So you see here, because there's only one point on each, we probably need a resample for this to work a bit better. So what we will do is reintroduce a resample, because right now it's doing, it's trying to guess what the normal is from the point behind it. And the problem is with that method is, okay, if it does every time the point behind it, it will fail at one point, because between this point and this point, there are no points. I guess that's the issue. So if I go to points, I might fail now. Yeah, that's the guess. Okay. So yeah, this thing is trying to figure out what's the normal behind it, and at one point shoots the normal here. And that basically does the identification of the curve, first of all, if there's a bend or not. And right now, as you can see, this thing is completely failing. So what we would need is a resample. We'll put the resample on the top, and we'll get that thing to have 1 and maintain we will make it do which one is it to keep the edges, dude? Let's view it first. Is it doing that? I think it is. Cool. Yeah, so the more points you're giving it to work with, the better the result will be, hopefully. But at the same time, what you don't want it to do is spawning bunch of things. So let's see what the solution here could be. Okay, let's watch it in the resample view. What we need is at least 1 point in between, right? So if I do 0, 1 here, what's gonna happen? This is the level of detail. So what I could do is 0.5, and this should give the ability to have one more. Okay, in between. So let's see. Let's remove the normal, the points, and the point numbers. Now we have complete madness. But one that is, yeah, interesting. If I bypass that one, why did it do that though? Resample by polygon edge. Where's that other one? Resample by polygon. Yeah, this one. So if I do a 0.1. Okay, let me just view that a little bit. Now we have tons of normals, which is not what we want. And if I do less, 8, 9, 1. The 1 is an issue because at least I need 1 in the middle, dude. So how can we fix that? Do we though? I mean, is it a cube problem? I'm trying to think if the cube needs to be half the value. And this way it will add more resolution. I guess this could fix this. I guess. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip forward to the next episode. I realized that my P scale is in the wrong order here. So let's take it down all the way to the end. And what does this do? Are these scaling with it or not? A lot of parts are missing. Yeah, something with the resample, like I said, is just completely wrong. And the smaller the number, funny enough, the better. Okay, what I want to check is the resample here. So if I to check the point number and the points are themselves, and I play with the scale a little bit, so 0, 5, nothing happens. Okay, now it adds points, but then what happens after that? It goes into a oriental curve. Okay, and so if I play with the scale now, 7, 8. Okay, so the next step is another resample. Is that true on the other project? Let's see. So it goes into a resample first. This resample is okay. Why do I have oriental long curve then? Ah, because it has one here. Okay, let's just check on the oriental long curve, and here, that is the next edge one. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and fetch our oriental long curve from here. Oh wait, where is it? From here. Fetch it out and put it right after the resample. Okay, so what is happening here? Which one? Okay. We're gonna just put it here and here and oh, oops, here. Okay, how to do that? Let's add a null. Wait. We needed on all of them. So how did he do it? Oh, okay. Create growth. Yeah, this we don't need. Okay, so this thing is going through the merge and through the normal route. So it is using, okay. Let's do that then. one here. And instead of here, this one will go in instead. Okay. And then we don't need you anymore. Thanks for your services. This should be hooked, or let's just review that. 1.1, 1.5. Okay, let's do a 0.1 then to get more details. And allow primitive, everything else is the same. What else is there? Yeah, these check marks, segment. All right, this one is gone. Good. And now view the HDA itself and tick out all those points. Now everything is broken. Symbol curve is broken. Okay. Let's just view what else we can do. So why is that though? Orient along curve. Another orient? So no, this is the one. Okay, so let's see. How many orient along curves do we have? Do we have one in the orientation logic here? Not really. Okay, then it's gonna make this a bit bigger. So what's the deal then? We have an orient along curve with the... So in curve, another resample that is hooked with the scale with polygon edge enabled. Okay, let's just check on that fact. Let's hide this one. It's fine. I mean, we can unhide it again, so it's fine. Resample, check, polygon edge. Same. Good. Now, orient along curve, and this one is next edge, curve normal. Okay. Next edge is important. It is important. The rest is, yeah, outputting the out, up, and normal. Good. Then it goes into generate path. And in the generate path, we are faced with the first thing, which is a resample. Okay. Let's see if that's the case. So unchecked, even along arc, everything is correct, but yeah. Okay. The next step is sweep, right? Sweep, yes. 1.8. That's controlled anyway. How does that look like, the sweep? How does it look like? How does mine look like? It's the same. Almost. Round tube check. Quantities. Grid. 3, 1, 1. And the rest is the same, right? Pitch, everything else is the same. Now VDP from polygons, let's check that. 0.1, 0.1, 333, nothing checked other than the surface, good. VDP convert VDP, and the convert VDP is doing nothing fancy, it's all the same. Okay. Then we have our bound that should basically put things in one huge box, right? Yeah. All right, then it uses the offset to get the volumetric value. Maybe mine is set too high. That could be. So what is your offset? 50, eh? Okay, let's do 50. Fine. Scatter happens with a 10,000. So scatter happens with, wait, what did I do here? Let's remove that one. Scatter happens with a 10,000 by density, scatter. 10,000, 100,000. That could have been the 70 was the fault here. Anyway, yeah, it's all the same here. And the VOP happens then. And that VOP is 1-to-1 the same. as the other one. So let's keep looking. A fuse happens then after the VOB, which should after the VOB, a fuse should be a very simple fuse, right? Like a simple fuse to delete the points. Nothing else is added, correct? Why is the Google thing coming in between now the whole time? Okay, wait. Yeah, now it's back to its. All right, fuse is happening. It's the same fuse, near points, 0.001, average, everything else is the same. That's my file. Okay, that's their file, group, points, okay. Then it goes into a group that is enabled points. It's called inside. I called it inside. And bounding object points or vertices only. Let's see if that's the correct option I chose. Points or vertices only, good. And then blast everything that is not inside. And blast everything that is not group. Yeah, this looks the same. Good. Then you copy points on the box that has these ends unroll shaded, right? Yeah, unroll with shaded points. And these will create these boxes, basically. Boxes created. Good. His boxes are quite... Yeah, they're the same, right? The same boxes. Maybe mine are a bit too uniform. And his are a bit... Nah, they're both the same. Yeah, and then we go into a fuse, which is a normal fuse, and then into another fuse that takes the information from the blast. So let's check that out. Fuse. Okay, this might have been a bit different here. So the copy to points goes into the fuse, just a normal fuse. Fuse remove intersection points. Okay. And then the information from that fuse go to target geometry. Okay, let's check if that's the truth here. Target geometry, correct. And the other input goes into the blast. It goes into the blast. And let's check on those blasts and group and everything else. Okay, so object merge is the prepped curve. That is from where exactly? That's from above. And here we have a wrong. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Yeah, let's get the proper one then. So let's get that from the proper. Okay, let me just check. Prepped is the one from here. Yeah. Okay, then let's get that one for us, and let's get a null in here and call it the same. So basically prepped curve, fine. And that prepped curve now will be our object merge. So if I do an object merge and I do object in here, and then I add 2 more dots with a slash to get the better hierarchy version, and then go inside here, paste that one here, and just completely read that one just to know where the mistake was. Okay, so now we have our prepped curve inside the proper one. Then it goes into an end. Start and yeah, this is all the same. Points and points 1. Okay. Here ends. This is the start. Start 1 points. Perfect. The same thing. So far we figured out 2 mistakes. Okay, in here we have a 1 end and 1 select. Good. Everything is perfect here. Points as well. And ads is in progress. Anyway, this is gone for the recording, but I will in the recording with the headphones, and let's keep it going. Choop, choop. Cool. Awesome. Where were we? We were at comparing stuff. So this is all good until now. And that is pretty much their file, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually my file because I did this. Cool, yeah, so we had some mistakes. I'm gonna put this as green because we solved it. To learn from it, and fuse remove intersecting points. Where did we go? We had a blast. Pun not intended at all. And yeah, the blast is here. It's doing a pretty good job. Why is OBS coming in the way now? Yeah, okay. Good, I must have selected it by mistake. And yeah, blast, fuse. This goes into this type of fuse. It does a closest target point for disjoint pieces. Let's check if ours is doing that too. Blast Studios. Yeah. Yes. Cool. Yeah, so target closest target point for disjoint pieces. Yes, 100. Oh, 10. Oh. Okay, maybe we shouldn't go that crazy with that one. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, out start end. Then it does the crazy stuff of the group transfer and then the randomization of all of that. Let's just go, just look at this. Primitive groups, what is it doing? Yeah, it's the same. Overriding, maybe that's skip group, let's see. Override, okay, now that was correct. Let's keep it on override. So create group even, blah, 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 blah. Everything else is working. Similarly. All right, let's delete this connection here. And here we have the proper labs tools. And yeah, count as 5 for now. Do we have this selected? Let's see. It's unselected. All right, so bye. See ya. See ya. Good. And anything else? Color is out as well. Yeah, the color doesn't matter anyway. But I'll delete it anyway, so maybe it mixes with the other stuff. All right, starting point with the group combine. I think these are solid. Then the split. First split is end. Is that correct here? First split is end, yes. And yeah. Then all right, so I'm just gonna check the result. The results. Completely disoriented. Everything. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, maybe I need a better curve. Let's see. Maybe just for problem shooting, basically. Let's reset and go now. Let's do it. Okay. And enter. And now let's go with the simple. Okay. Good. And let's go with the simple style of the normal simple curve. Oh, that one too. Interesting. All right, it's gonna be a challenge. That's for sure. To fix this. So, broke every little thing now. Okay, wait, let me fix the chair. Well, okay, let's see what happened here. Then we have a split. We have all this work here. All right, let's check it out. Yes, their angles are here, the merge is here. And then we have a group transfer. This is an object merge, so fuse, remove, intersecting point. Let's see if that is the correct group transfer. That is not the correct one. I think that is the wrong one. I'm assuming it is. So fuse remove intersecting points. Yeah, it is the correct one. Okay. Just trying to find anything to doubt. And start. Let's remove those. Maybe the override here is not doing us a favor. Skip group. All right, and let's bring back our HDA. Check if that solved anything. Nothing is fixed. Okay, next point. Find shortest path. Everything is broken, bro. From each start to each end. Let's see what we can do in here. Okay, let's just hide it a little bit here. Go all the way down to find shortest path. And so what is the deal here? Starting point, ending point, correct. From each start to each end, let's do it. From each start to each point to each end. View the result and the normals and everything else. No normals. Fine. Okay, but I'm gonna at least view what's happening with the ups. It's not even generated, which is super weird because everything is coming through it. We're just gonna look at it here. Gonna look at it right there. So let's go to the up and then the downs. Here we go. So marker, give me the ups, please, and make it a vector. Just a normal vector, please. And let's do class point, right? Fine. And yeah, the rest should work. Let's do a green. Okay. So also the same problem. So where's this orient along curve thing then? Why is it? What is it even doing? Orient along curve. Out, up. Okay. So where the heck is this in the end? Are you doing some type of sorcery at the end here? Ah, here's another one. Here's another one. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that another one. I thought that this will be like this. So let's copy this one, paste it. Have it after the switch. All right, and this is now fixing, hopefully, some of the issues. Don't look quite like that. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do a, what is it called? We have an up. Yeah, we need another one. Marker out. So out, out, and out. And let's do a vector. Let's do a vector. Sorry, a point. And do light blue close. Okay, and the problem from before was that if there is no point in between, then how is it going to guess, right? That was the problem. So when we go here and all the way to like the output of this, it's, I don't know, how do those look like now? There's not enough points to work with. So how does he have it here in the outer? Okay, he has points everywhere, dude. So there's a resample that happened, isn't there? Because before... Okay, so how did he manage to put the points here? What did he do? Let's go to the path. Let's track it a little bit. The resample here added a lot of points. Okay, so let's check all the way to... All the way down, man. All the way down. Let's go. So let's go all the way to the merge. And how do those look like? All right, they're just random points. Then we get the grouping of the boxes. Then we find the shortest path, which does it in such a phenomenal way. It's just super weird. And But what is trying to find like these here? There is no point in the middle, is there now? So how is that being calculated? But here, like this, he has a point in the middle. And what I do is a bit different. It's going all over the place, the thing. It keeps doing this up and down shit. Why is it doing that, though? Is it because there's no straight line with my curve? If that's the case, then we can increase the radius a little bit. Or decrease it even. How does that look like? Do we have the proper orientation now? We have better orientation, that's for sure. Scale 0.5. What are we doing here? Yeah, better stuff. But how are we doing on the sampling, though? How you doing? Let's see. And points. Yeah, we do better now. The smaller it is, the better it gets. The only thing is color. What is that color doing? Ah, that's for me. Merge. Yeah, another color. Forget about it. Forget about it. Let's go to the orthogonal curve here. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Wait. Okay, girl. So many of them. Okay, let's see. Let's put the thing here. And last thing, but not last. Boom. By color. Boom by color. And orient. Let's see. From each star to corresponding. Yeah, that one is correct. Okay. Okay. I think we got it. We fixed it the best we can so far. It's alright. It's alright. Let's do 0.3. Make it even smaller and no issues. Awesome. I bet we can still fix a couple of things. Let's just go to the simple curve. Oh, that is definitely not a simple curve. Something broke here. Okay, let's check it out. So, simple curve is the one with the orient along curve. Boom. And out operation is the second middle one. Okay, and the merge is the most complex one. All right, simple curve is not generating anything. That's due to what? Why is it? Okay, no, it is. It is. Awesome. Yeah, this needs some love still, but otherwise, yeah, we got it for now at least. A simpler version. Okay, what do we do when things work? We save, and we call it a day. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Me and Sprout will do some sparring in CS:GO. Yes, or C. I'm sorry if I offended everyone. CS2. Is that what it's called? So we'll play some Counter Strike. We'll just chill. Join us on the Discord if you want to chill with us. I don't know if I should stream this. Honestly, I just want to keep my content to Let's Learn. I don't know if this is appropriate to take it that direction. What do you guys think? Should we stream it? I don't think my graphic card can take it, honestly. But I mean, it's just Counter Strike. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to go that route with the Let's Plays. I want to keep it to the Let's Learn. So anyway, everybody, have a good day, and I see you tomorrow. Maybe we get to actually raid someone. That would be nice. Let's raid someone. Everyone, let's go and raid someone. All right, people on the YouTube, see you later, my friends. Bye.